And it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Closing in on goal. Neymar! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe. And this is Neymar! In he goes again! And it's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 13 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Barella. Into the channel. Luis Enrique looking to run onto it. Mbappe. Neymar looking for the run. And there's green grass ahead of him. Bisek for Luis Enrique. And here's Mbappe. Defending of the desperate variety. Corner it is. Corner number 2 then. Thuram can get it clear. So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Ambitious ball here. Now it's DiMarco. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Messi. Can he spark a counter here?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And no, that was never going to make it. Rudiger.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Bissek. Over to the left. He's got away. Camavinga kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. McAllister. Chance here to counter. That looks a decent ball. Zielinski. DiMarco. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Chelsea happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are back on the way.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And here's Neymar. And a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Chelsea get their fourth corner. Cleared without hesitation. McAllister. Oh, shooting chance! And that is wildly off target. Sucic, just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Barella. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Barella for Luis Enrique. Engages and forces him off the ball. McAllister. Ruben Neves. And here's Neymar. Shot a goal! Now, oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
And he's in on goal! Great chance! Really well taken goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And that could set him on his way. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And this is Neymar. Mbappe is onto this. Camavinga. Di Marco. Now it's Thuram. And it's Messi. Now it's Neymar. He's going for goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Di Marco has it out wide and in diving header! Oh, taken with style! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Yeah, a diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
Substitution.
Oh, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Inter Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
4 added minutes.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Played out towards the right wing. Deep into stoppage time. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's that, the end. Chelsea can finally smile now. They are held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Messi voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Smoking is only allowed in areas.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Shot a goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Messi. And the shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Maguire clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a... Mbappe! And again! It's there! And that takes him up to 30. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
12 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi.
So, a breakthrough already. And he skips past his man. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Messi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0. Goes for a shot! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them. They're starting to look unstoppable.
It's Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That is a brilliant interception.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Camavinga, half an hour played now. Martinez. Menu. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. And that has been slung wide. Ruben Neves, who's set up one goal so far. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Lisandro Martinez cuts out the pass. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. That could set him on his way. And here's Neymar. It's not an especially good pass, that.
There will be
Menu.
3 minutes added time.
Now Diallo. Knocks it into space. Diogo Dalot. Casemiro. And it's Menu. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Just
It's
a
an
quick
eye-catching
announcement,
scoreline,
and an
but
exciting
it's
one
a
too.
fair
We're
reflection
about to
on what
announce
we've
today's
just seen
entry
in this
numbers.
first half,
Please watch
Peter.
the screen
Now
if you
they
have a
just
ticket.
need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Chelsea 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And we are already promptly back underway. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now this could be a chance. Pings it across. Valverde. Ruben Neves. That's Rudiger. Costa Curta. Neymar looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And this is Neymar. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. And it's made it to Neymar! He has done it! There and right at the top of his game, and he just knows it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every to be football matches if you give the ball away like that.
There was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Chelsea are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Camavinga, Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Chelsea can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, not quite.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Matheus Cunha. Coming on the field is number 30, Šeško.
Substitutions taking place.
Now who's going to be first to this? Chelsea perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Casemiro. Ahmad. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, that is a nice touch. Mbappe. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That's a good ball out wide. Diogo Dalot could try cutting inside here. And he's being shifted off it. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. Now it's Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Šeško. Sanchez does really well to win the ball there. Can he get on the end of this? He has a look up.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
2 added minutes
Menu.
has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. And here's the chance to counter. Martinez. And that's that. Chelsea looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those
And now,
games
to
where
all
the
members
result
of the
justifies
crowd, I'd like to
whatever
ask you to
means.
join me
Just
in
look at
wishing our
the players
birthday boy
celebrating
a
with the